So, just a little something extra I wanted to show as long as I have a save file here. Somebody wanted me to try punching a Caliban. And it's actually a more viable option than I thought it was, so long as you can stay behind them. Which you generally have plenty of time to do, actually. Now, if they do the sudden charge move, that can be a bit more problematic. Basically, you really want him to do the stomp move, because he takes some wind-up time to do that. So he's not being particularly cooperative in that regard. Basically, you just want to move if he's facing you. So long as you can get out of his way, and so long as the camera will cooperate with you, which is about a 50-50. It actually isn't too bad. I thought it would be a lot worse than this. I still don't know that I'd recommend bothering with this. But manly! And self-cleaning monster. Doesn't even leave a corpse. So, yeah, that's doable. Oh, here comes the referee. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Right, so back at it. Full disclosure, this is actually a re-record. Reason being, I was very disappointed with how something went, because it actually was a bit too easy. Okay, so as long as we're in here, we could go over to the calendar and put in 12 on the date, but we don't know the rest of the date, so we'll take care of that later. For now, we'll just use our new key to get in here. A note about two-backs, they actually do have a button prompt they can pull on you. They can tackle you down to the ground, and while they have you down there, you get a single button prompt, and if you miss it, they basically just vomit acid on you. All things considered, it could be a lot worse. Stuffed animals. This kind of thing makes me feel bad. We have a broken door there. Lots of useless files. But this one filing cabinet, on the other hand, well, I guess some filing cabinets are more portable than others. I kinda wanted to read that, game. I wish you could just scroll down to the bottom by going up, but alas, just tried it and nothing doing. Duty log. Christ alive. One of the cleaners called me over, said there was something wrong with room 500. Door was open. Inside, sweet Jesus, stench made me puke. The kid, man, the kid, just stood there. They said he'd been there for 10 hours. I ended up crying my eyes out. Stuff like this shouldn't happen. The police have got the room locked up for now. I'm going home. So something disturbing happened in room 500, which, according to the registry that we looked at, is where our dad was staying. I'm sure that can't mean anything. So there's a Caliban over there. I don't think there's anything back there that we really need. I want to say I actually went and checked back there on a practice run, and if there was anything of interest back there, it was very minor. Nothing particularly worth fighting a Caliban over. I kind of wonder at this rate if I'm going to qualify for any of the kill-type achievements in the game. Because technically it's just the finisher that matters, and so I've actually been getting a lot of unarmed finishers. We get the Redeemer. It's a revolver-type gun, and I want to say basically as close to a Magnum as you're going to get in this game. Ammo for it is fairly scarce, so best saved for certain enemies. Oh, we'll have need of it later. I keep trying for melee kills, but all my weapons break before I get them. And the percentages of kill types that you need are pretty exclusive of each other, so I'm not actually sure if I'm close to any of them or if I've blown it on all of them. You can only get one per run. The percentages are over half of the total kills you get, so you're only getting one if you get any. I thought I was out of range of that, I guess not. I think I just got hit again. Well, aren't you an active little thing? I'll just chase you into the bathroom. Okay. Need some health after that. That was ridiculous. All better now. And we get a kitchen knife. And somebody left their ammo cooling on the windowsill. Delicious bullet pie. Alright, let's see if we got anything in here other than a dead two-back. Can I stomp you again for good measure? Alright, that seems to be all that was in here. Man, that one was just getting a ridiculous number of hits on me. Okay, that's locked from the other side. I see you. Don't you want to come play? I'm not touching you. Does this bug you? Alright. Can't help but feel this is kind of a subtle Silent Hill 2 reference, because all we have in here was a straitjacket, which is essentially a lying figure, and a plank. In this little closed-in area. A monster. Someone's gone to town on it with a knife. So, yeah, it's boss time. I actually fought this boss with a hunting rifle, my first attempt at recording, and it was disappointingly anticlimactic. Went down in like 12 shots, and I was never in any danger. So, let's try something a bit different this time. Oh, we knew we'd have to eventually. It's time to fight the butcher. You really want to keep your distance from this guy because he can do a lot of damage and fast. Case in point. He'll either try and slash you with the cleaver he's carrying, or he'll start an active time event that you have to press the right buttons to get away from it, which I think is an instant kill. So far he seems content to just keep using the slash. This probably was not a good idea. Because the thing about the throwable weapon types is that when he throws them, Travis does have to take a step forward. Which usually means that I'm going to be in range for him to slash me. Kinda like that. Yeah, this is probably a bad idea. Especially if he just does the thrusting move with it instead of actually throwing the item. I basically just want to see if this is even possible. Plus it thins out my melee inventory a bit. Okay, button prompt time. Yeah, if you miss too many of those, he just flat out impales you. But sometimes he just does that slash anyway. No, I don't want to examine the typewriter. Oh, that was stupid. Not too impressed by iron weights. You have to really know how to position yourself to do this. I think I'm getting the hang of it, though. Got him! Okay, that was a bit more interesting. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I saved the footage of the hunting rifle fight, so you'll see how disappointing that was. But that at least made things a little more interesting. Let's see, we get a meat gaff. Forget if there was anything else in here to pick up. Quite sadly, you can't take the butcher's cleaver. You can get just a normal meat cleaver, though. It's one of those monsters. I think it's dead. Really? What was your first clue? Ace Detective. Empty bottles, none of them health drinks. Sadness. That looked like something down there, but apparently not. We have a save point there if you need it. I'm gonna do a few other things before I use it, though. To my absent wife, I know that whatever heck I'm enduring, yours is worse. But this is so hard. It's like you're dead, but you're not. The Helen I loved is gone, but your body is still here. I've slept alone for the last 2 years. I've become so bitter, so sleazy. I'm no father to Travis. I can't even look at him some days. What is it going to take to bring you back? Yours forever, Richard. I don't know any of the songs on this jukebox. So many bottles that look like health drinks, but I can't have them. Sadness. Can't raid behind the bar either. That looks like a health drink, but I guess it's just condiment bottles or something. Disappointment. Well, we knew it was going to come down to this eventually. It's time to fight the butcher. You definitely want to keep your distance from this guy. The hunting rifle is pretty much one of the better options you have. If he gets too close to you, he'll slash you, or he'll pick you up and try and impale you. But he isn't that hard to avoid, though he will try and trick you sometimes by going around the opposite direction. Come on, over here, big boy. Wait, seriously? That was it? I was like, never in any danger. That was disappointing. That was very disappointing. I don't know how I feel about that.